Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is the second boat of what is hoped to be a short series on making cheap but effective boats for ponds and lakes. And bathtubs probably, if you've got a big enough bathtub. But this one is what I'm calling a glass bottom boat because it uses a piece of plastic, in fact, on the bottom here, such that you can see straight through. And I'll show in a minute how I made that. But the circuit itself is a quadcopter circuit again, better hidden this time. I've got a 400 milliamp battery because I'm hoping to put an FPV circuit or a camera looking down through here. If I plug it in, give me a second, you can see a light comes on and it should hopefully illuminate under the boat. So what I did was I took one of these night lights. This is from Dollar Tree, and they usually have a blue LED comes out from the end and illuminates the thing as a night light. So what I did was took the screw out of the bottom, took this piece off, took the circuit off, and you're left with that square. Now this stuff is a plastic which will actually cut very similar to plexiglass. So you get a ruler, score down half a dozen times, turn it over half a dozen times the other side, and then just simply snap it with the hands. It doesn't have to be over a surface and chop it kind of thing. It will actually break with the hands. And same on the other side. So I used the bits between there, and then the final part was to cut off that bit at the end. So what's left is what we've got here in the boat itself. Then I've used a glue called E6000. It sets white, but in this case it's fine because the hull of the boat is white, and I put that around and on the inside as well, and it makes a really good seal. And next thing to do, try this out on the water. Okay, this airboat 2 here with the glass bottom is it's got a bit of a problem because whichever direction it's pointing in, it carries on in. And I think that's because of the front rudder that I've got on it. I'll show you what I mean. Set off like that, it goes that way. If I turn it to the left and let go of the steering, you see, it carries on. And if I go to the right, it also carries on in that same direction. It's really strange. Try and get it to go straight, and now it'll go off in whichever it wishes. So I'll take the front one off. I'll show it here in a minute in case I've not got footage before this. It's really strange. Okay, so bear with me a second. I've had a bit of rain so that I can't actually get into the water easy. Now, there we are, at the front and one at the back. So I'll take the front one off. It was there to protect the boat's bottom there, but I think I'll take that off and see if it improves it. And the answer is no, it didn't. It's the same. So I think I'm looking at mismatched motors. Something I can't understand how that would happen. Anyone got any ideas? 2 hours later, I fixed it. I've brought the circuit outside now, so it's above and the right way round. And in fact, I didn't have to desolder the wires. I just sort of brought it through and around over the top, and then I put some glue in between the two ducts there, and there's a little knob thing that it went onto the top of, and seems to be secured alright. So I'll go and try it again and see if we can get the thing to go in a straight line. Okay, well there we go. That's straight, and it turns. Oh, good. Oops, not very good turning. That's better. And it stops in a straight line. Oh, nice. Much better. Well, there's the duck. No, there's the duck. If you saw my last video, I fed Steve for the first time earlier today. And he's come having a look at the boat, I think. I'm going to scare the guy though. Just missed a turtle. There's 3 more of them out there. Let's see if we can chase them off too. I don't want to. 4 of them. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Steve's coming out. Hello, Steve. Do I just talk at you now and you think I've got some food? I haven't though. It doesn't seem to be too bothered about the boat, which is good. I'll run it under low power. Well, he seems fine. So that was it. The circuit was upside down, and what I've realised is if it's upside down, the circuit thinks it's doing a flip, something like that, and so it keeps the motors doing whatever they were doing before it went upside down, and that must be for cleanliness of whatever kind of trick that the original quadcopter would have been doing. So the circuit always has to be facing that direction, and presumably to be flat as well. As I've got it slightly, the boat is up like that, so the circuit is slightly down, and that means that's kind of flat. So next thing, in the next video, I'll put some kind of camera in there and see if you can see any fish. Okay, thanks for watching.